You don't need to be told that you're watching Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. That's your #1 newspaper review program that is always on this platform to dish out vital informations we have on Nigerian dailies. Michael Adekunle is my name, and I'll be taking you on today's newspaper review. We have the Daily Sun newspaper here and also the Nigerian Tribune. What are they dishing out this morning? Very vital information here. Alleged instability plot. Federal government Atiku PDP in verbal war. Alleged instability plot. Federal government Atiku PDP in verbal war, with a very nice rider here. Opposition party working to make Nigeria ungovernable, alleges minister. We have constitutional role to hold Buhari accountable. That's what PDP is saying. The guilty are afraid. Ex-vice president talking about Atiku fires back. Okay, let's check. Was at the left-hand side of the paper. EFCC quizzes NAS clerk, summons others. Senate, House of Reps clerks also invited. May 30. Disregard IPOB's seat at home order, says police. Disregard IPOB's seat at home order, says police. New Kano Emirates court orders return to status quo. Okay, let's check what's on the front page. Here we can see a picture, very nice picture here. Lawyers at the Court of Appeal venue of Presidential Election Petition Tribunal during the pre-hearing session in Abuja yesterday. Check this picture very well. CBN governor gives notice of tough, rough economy. CBN governor gives notice of tough, rough economy. You know who the CBN governor is. Emefiele talks tough, says he gives notice of tough, rough economy. Okay, let's check what's on the Nigerian Tribune newspaper and what do we have on the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Very interesting one here. Still on Atiku and federal government. PDP Atiku planning to sabotage Buhari. Federal government alleges. PDP Atiku planning to sabotage Buhari. Federal government alleges. Very good rider. Your allegations irresponsible, says PDP. Your allegations irresponsible, says PDP. Only the guilty are afraid, says Atiku. Only the guilty are afraid, Atiku replies APC. And let's check on the issue of Ibadan. That's talking about your state. My government spent over 45 billion naira on tertiary institutions, says Ajimobi. Okay. APC leaders behind my travails, Okorocha alleges. APC leaders behind my travails, Okorocha alleges. Oh, and these are the stories we have here. Okay. From left, you can see the picture of the senators, Danjuma, Goje, Philip Aduda, and Samuel Anyanwu, with the Central Bank of Nigeria's governor, Godwin Emefiele, when the CBN governor met with the lawmakers at the National Assembly in Abuja on Wednesday. On the issue of banditry, Air Force kills 12 bandits in Kaduna Forest, rescues 15 victims. These are the stories we have on the Nigerian Tribune newspaper and the Daily Sun newspaper. We have our reviewers at the newsstands. Let's join them. They are eager to speak. I'll be right back. What can you say about this? Federal government saying this. PDP Atiku planning to sabotage Buhari. Do you think this administration is not working well? Secondly, over the years, we've seen PDP saying that this administration has not performed better than their own administration in terms of security, infrastructural development, and so many other aspects in Nigeria. So what's your own view on this?
Okay, my name is Rafael Mbechukwola. I align my own opinion with PDP Atiku's allegation, okay, that the federal government is not working under Buhari. Then I disrespect the allegation by APC government that PDP and Atiku trying to sabotage federal government is a false allegation. If you look at this current administration, you will find out that they are full of mistakes. They are full of contradictions. They are full of denial of the fact. Denial of real fact that they are not being, tactical. We don't see anything at all working.
Evidence of democracy.
I'm telling you, evidence of democracy is zero. You understand? So, a government that is full of denial of the obvious, could never receive any kudos from me, because I'm a man who likes facts. I always fight for facts. If there is no fact on any issue, you will see me standing aside. If Buhari government is real appreciated by the whole Nigeria in generality, man, I will appreciate Buhari. I will appreciate everybody there. But you see what is going on here is they are running a sectional government, a government that is just favoring their own sessions. They are running a government that looks seems to be a cultism. Let me call it cultism. Those guys, they don't attack themselves. They only attack the opposition. They only attack the people that are saying the truth. So what I see now is that this government, let me tell you, they are not done anything. They are not performing. They are not doing it the right way. I thank God that I was, I was matured enough to witness Buhari's first administration in 1984 till 31st December 1983 to August 1985. She understand. It was same thing, man. Everything was in shambles. Only that the man, Brigadier Tunde Idiabo, was the one that, paddle, was bringing the pieces, to make it work then. This man, he was clueless then, I'm telling you. He doesn't regard human lives. He doesn't listen to courts. This man was the first person who was about to tie a pregnant woman at stake and shoot him. And shoot him because simply he trafficked on drugs. You understand? We are not an Islamic setup. It's only in the Far East Asia where you consider such cruel laws. Law that is so wicked that you don't even consider the female gender. It is
criminal.
Yes,
right?
I know it is criminal offense, but let me tell you, if you want to do something like that, it's like in a situation whereby you want to achieve revolution. It doesn't want blood. Trafficking on drug, why are you killing him or her? What does she do? You can rehab. You can take her or him or her to rehab. You can sensitize him or her on the actual meaning of cocaine, heroin, the side effect in the society. You don't need to get somebody shot because they traffic on drugs. But I know is a crime. Yeah. The law is too bad. So what I'm trying to say is that anytime this man is involved in this kind of setup, he messes up. He doesn't want it. So this government, I'm telling you, I'm not giving them any credit. Everybody is crying. And I'm trying to tell you this time around that the poor are now motivating, themselves to start attacking the rich. Who are the rich? The people in government, the senators, the reps, the presidency, all of them. I mean the legislative, the judiciary, and the executive. They cut home with fat salaries. You see workers, laborers dying on the streets, Nigerian laborers dying in the factories, working for the Chinese and the Indians because of peanut payment. Their payment is too lean. While these people are cutting away with good chunk percentage of a whole annual expenditure. Do you know the meaning of that? Look at what they call that package 2 days ago. That's just 24 point something billion to welcome the 9th assembly. Look at it is too fat. Why spending that money for their clothing, their housing allowance, their medication and other things? It's too high. Look at the poor citizens. How much did Buhari give to Maiti Allah? 100 billion. Man, let me tell you, investigative journalism is working. They are trying to unfold hidden things in the dark. They are trying to bring it to the light so that we know what's up. I'm telling you, the government is not performing.
Interesting. Okay. Headline we have on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
All right.
Also, we have it on the Daily Sun. But let's check out what's here. PDP article planning to sabotage Buhari federal government alleges. There have been issues and verbal words. They have been trading words, let me say, trading words with each other on this issue.
I think with what I can observe about this particular story,
Okay.
I think I've come across something like this even since yesterday. And to the best of my own knowledge, I will say most of these or things like this, they are just too normal. Especially when one party is being, when you're feeling cheated by a particular thing or the other. So, in summary, I would like to say that it's possible that we may not outrightly, trace the authenticity of this story to be a very good or a very true story. So we can summarily say that it could be a fake news or, just a fabricated one, so to say. So as far as I'm concerned, I think Nigeria has grown beyond that. You understand? And even with the level and the rate at which the Nigerian military, especially the army, there are people who have already, tagged them with the so-called kind of attitudinal whatever. There are people, they came out yesterday and, refute this story that is probably from the opposition side, trying to, disallow or sabotage the swearing of Mr. President. So, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it's never good enough for our democracy and for a new Nigeria that we all aim for. So that's just it.
PDP said in the last 16 years they've really performed better than this administration.
Well, you see, in terms of performance, if you are to start analyzing it from now to then, I will tell you that the only thing they have done so far, if you are to just summarize the whole thing, is that they too have tried their best. And they have done the little they were able to do for the country. But then, because we are all humans, we cannot be outrightly say that they have done the best. You understand? Even you and I, if we were to be opportune to be in that same position, of course, we do our own best too, and leave the rest for those coming behind. But one good thing that they have failed to understand is that, you see, in a country like ours, Nigeria, we are very big compared to some other African countries. Government is a continuum. You don't say because you are living a particular place, you now set that place at last. You understand? So with my own little understanding about politics, I would have advised them, is that they key into those vibrant projects and ideologies of this new administration and back it up with their own set of ideas, which they have been debated for so many years, of their own democracy, democratical dispensation, instead of them to key into those things. And the next thing is they start criticizing. Even if they see good thing about this administration, what they do is, how are we going to criticize that in order to score points to our own part? To me, I don't think it's good enough. The fact that you are in an opposition does not mean you should now always see the bad side of the incumbents. You understand? Of course, we are all humans. Like I would tell my friend, if we argue from now to then about the past and now, I would say, see, leadership is not an easy thing. Just pray to be in their position someday. That is when you will see that there are so many bureaucracy and internal democracy going on. Even within the cabinet, there is another cabinet. There is an intra-cabinet inside that same cabinet. For you to know how technical and how deep, how robust that thing is. So I would say, I wouldn't want to say zero for them for the last 16 years of their own governance, but I would say they have tried their best. They have tried their best. And what I'm expecting them to do now is, how will they look beyond that cubicle? Let us project future. What are their blueprints? What did they even have? That is the first question. The APC, yes, the APC will come and say, okay, we have progressive ideas. We have our own blueprint. Have you ever seen them one day and say, we have our own blueprint, what they want to achieve for this country? At least 16 years is never a small thing. Even a girl of 16 years, but nowadays, when you see him, when you see her on the street, you will see that he's already a grown girl. So somebody who has been in a particular mantle for 16 years, still saying, I want to do something without anything to show for it in the last 16 years, then I would rather say they have done their best. They have tried their best. They should allow new face by the time we try these ones too, okay, maybe in the next 4 years again, we'll now see that this is what they are doing. Then we can now say, okay, let us now start our own evaluation. But we will not wait for them for that same 16 years that PDP waited before we start evaluating. In fact, our evaluations have started now. But as far as I'm concerned, of course, we have so many challenges, which is not even in our own respective homes too. We have challenges where we are facing. However, there is a way we solve those challenges. But that is not to say that where we are now, we can't get out of it. It's today we know. We never can say what will happen tomorrow. So I'm still being optimistic about this present government that within a very while, and God's willing, we are hoping that they will get out of all these messes, especially the insecurity aspect of it and the economy. I'm very optimistic that they will get out of it in no time.
Saying that the PDP is overeating the polity in this country, that they should stop all these allegations they are laying against them. What do you have to say?
I believe what is actually happening now, a lot of people are not serious, including the government. They are not serious. They should look at what is happening to ordinary man on the road. A lot of people are not having a job. About few days ago, Lagos State government came out that the rate of divorce is getting too high. Because people cannot maintain their family and they sit there talking, making talking. Do something that ordinary man will benefit, that will benefit you, benefit everybody. Look at the crowd here. A lot of people are not having job. If you can't do it, voluntarily leave the place. Let somebody that has his senses come. We have been experiencing government since Gowon regime. I have been in this Lagos. When Gowon was referred to, I was here. I experienced Monitala, I experienced Shagari. All of them, even this present government, president, when he was in government, we were all here in Lagos. We know how things went. We are very unfortunate in this country, and I don't know why it is like this. Maybe it is the work of God. Look, let's put somebody who has brain. You understand me? If I'm to be on his shoe for over 4 years now, he has never removed anybody, no reshuffle, no anything. I mean, are they so expert? Are they so perfect that you don't do reshuffle? Look at Boko Haram. They continue to do whole meeting every day. You think Nigerians are so stupid? What type of meeting are they doing? No result. You don't pass, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't move forward. Why? If I'm to be in his position, all the ministers, I will ask them to go. I will embrace young men that have the brain to deliver. If I want to engage any Inspector General of Police, I will give him tasks. I will not confirm your appointment until I have satisfied with your working condition. And I will make you to sign his resignation letter in advance. If you don't perform, you don't need to see me. You are gone. So we continue to do that. Then you see that people are serious. And this issue of Boko Haram, go to the core north, they will tell you they are not serious. They just playing upon Nigerians' intelligence here and there. Nothing is working.
Talking about the PDP right now, okay. They are 16 years in government. Did you see any landmark achievement from them?
In the PDP?
Yeah.
Well, you see, when PDP came into power, there was a lot of problems. That time, there was a killing of Kensaru, everybody know it. Those who are elderly, who are mature at that time. And there was a sanction on Nigeria by United Nations. Tommy Kimi was walked out of the United Nations meeting in Geneva that time. With the annoyance that, when they had the news that Kensaru had been hanged about 2 hours ago, and they walked with Tommy Kimi. And there was sanction on this country. That's at that time. Now, there was this Nadeko issue over Abiola's,
I'm talking about the PDP.
Yes.
The PDP rule.
Yeah, that was what so all these problems were there when PDP came in. When PDP came in. And it was this Niger State, this man from, what's the name? This is white bear man in Niger, Absalam. He left with $11 per barrel benchmark for his budget, and things were never tough like this. $11, go and find out. That was Abu Salam and Abacha. $11 per barrel. That was their benchmark. Things were not that rough like this. You see, the problem we have is that weak people, somebody who has gotten old, too old, they are in charge. I'm telling you, you need an energetic who can wake up, who can do this, who can do that to move Nigeria forward. That's the problem we have.
The PDP article planning to sabotage Buhari, federal government alleges.
Sabotage for waiting. Nigeria has never sabotaged before. Now today's Nigeria, they support this. What are they saying, sir? What is their problem? What is the problem of APC? This question, what is their problem? What is their problem? Lala Mohammed, what is the name? Lala Mohammed is the one causing all those problems. Is it today Nigeria even sabotage? The Buhari itself, is it not sabotage human being? Is it today? What is their problem? For them to sit down and think how to fix the problem of Nigeria, the article about fighting Atiku. Atiku is the problem of Nigeria, or the Buhari. What is their problem? In fact, I'm tired of this issue of Buhari or whatever they call themselves. For them to focus on the problem of Nigeria, they are now fighting Atiku. Fighting Atiku is going to solve the problem of Nigeria. If you know you cannot rule the country, why are you forcing yourself to become their leader? Why? The whole problem of this country is on top of Buhari's head. How much population Nigeria have? According to statistics, what I say is about 208 million or thereabout. How much did Nigeria have realized every day? Why Nigeria is suffering? We are there saying Atiku want to sabotage Nigeria, Buhari. If you like, let it sabotage Buhari, sabotage everybody. Whatever Atiku is planning to do with Buhari, I'm in support. APC government, if you watch out carefully, they are the only people. They will be stealing money. They will be carrying another person stealing money. Just like their thief, their father, Oshomole, their national chairman, who was busy stealing those state money, now cried that he just stole money. For him to concentrate on development, he was busy crying, he just stole money. This one stole money. At the end of the day, airport road in Benin, Oshomole budgeted 3 years for only one road, 11 billion. This year, 11 billion. Next year, for 3 years, combined to 33 billion for just airport road. For waiting. Doing what? Their problem is very simple. Nigeria doesn't understand the APC problem. APC does not even have the mind. They don't have anybody they have mind in this country. They are after their own. APC don't have anything to offer. In their meeting, their president, not me, not mine, their president, Buhari said, is in support of what is called this government. What is he supported? I asked him, do you even know the meaning? If you want to centralize the Nigerian government, do you know can you do it? You are now telling that every state should be controlling their resources. So, if it happen like that, the Buhari press in power, it will be reduced. People say the government will more have power than him.
Government power.
Torí Buhari torí Ọlọ́run yàn síbẹ̀ ni bí àwọn kan wà tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ àwọn ló ń dá ìjọba Buhari ẹrú Buhari yẹn dáadáa ni bó ṣe wà yẹn ẹ̀wọ̀n téèyàn ti dọjọ́ kú fún kó máa kú tó gbé yẹn tẹ̀ wò máa kú everything nǹkan tó ṣe Buhari yẹn tó bá ipò Ọlọ́run ni kò sẹ́ni tó máa ṣe ó dàbọ̀ nìyẹn. Báyìí wà gbogbo àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ torí ìjọba ẹ̀ mò ń bẹ Ọlọ́run mò ń gbàdúrà fún everything èmi náà mo rí tèmi bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àdúrà Ọlọ́run everything èèyàn kì í parọ́ èèyàn náà ni kì í ṣe Ọlọ́run èèyàn ni gbọ́n àwọn ìkókò tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run nìkan lọ́ba láàánú ló bá wa lè kúrò ó lè lé wọ́n kò máa gbàdúrà wa náà máa gbàdúrà fún lórúkọ Jésù lágbára ọba tó nọjọ́ ìní gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ jí Buhari ṣe gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì everything ọlọ́ba láàánú kó bá gbá wọn kúrò everything wọ́n pé ọlọ́dẹ máa ṣe lágbára Jésù.
It is a very good edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Do join us next time as we bring you other interesting stories from the newsstands. I won't say goodbye without applauding my good cameraman, Latif Adebowale. Also in the studio, Michael Ojo, who is keeping it real.